Hey guys, Vincent here. Today we're looking at the 2022 LX600, completely redesigned. It has some great new technology features. Now this one is a pretty base one. It doesn't have a whole lot of extra features, but I did want to point out a few things that I really like, being that it's a base and it has some pretty cool stuff in here, like for example, you have your leg extender. For that extra leg support while you're driving, which comes in handy when you're on long road trips. This one also has a panoramic 360 degree camera, which will give you a view around the vehicle. Again, another great feature to have in a fairly base model. So as you can see, MSRP on here, this one is $88. So like I said, not a whole lot of installed options on this one. But so talking about that 360 degree camera, one of the improvements that they've made to this model, I'll go ahead and put it in reverse really quick so you can see. In the past, there used to be this big square box that used to block your field of view, which kind of made it hard when you were using your 360 camera, especially if you were trying to parallel park. I'm going to go ahead and start backing up so you can see. The car actually turns transparent when you're driving the vehicle and you're using your 360 degree camera, which again gives you more availability, more field of view when using the camera, so you can be a little more accurate with your parking and not have to worry about anything obstructing your view. So that's one of the cool features I like about the new camera. In addition to that, it does finally have the lane assist. So in the past where it was just a lane departure alert, now it'll actually alert you and steer you back in your lane, as well as try to keep you actively in your lane at all times. So like our RX has had that for a while, but the GX and the LX has not been capable of that because of its off-roading features, but now it is. Speaking of off-roading features, they've kind of moved around. We still have them, but they're now up on your dash, so gives it more of a rugged look, I think. You have your driver mode, your downhill assist control, L4, H4. So all of that has been moved up here. We're also looking at a dual screen here. So this secondary screen primarily is going to be used for your climate control settings. It's where you adjust your fan speed. It's where you adjust your, you have it here. There's some other information screens on here showing you more driver vehicle information. And then you can adjust your settings and brightness of that screen in the display as well. But primarily the secondary screen will be used for climate. Moving on up, you do see a new touchscreen here in the LX, which is going to be equipped with Lexus's next generation technology, which is very driver centered. So basically, whenever you get to the vehicle with your key or with your phone, it's going to load what's called your driver profile, which will remember your radio stations. Your driver profile is also synced to your memory seats as well, and your phone settings. A couple other things as well. So essentially with this new driver profile, you can get into any new Lexus that comes with the upgraded technology with the driver profile. And as soon as you get in that other vehicle, it's going to load your radio stations automatically and load all of your driver profile settings as well. In addition to that, this vehicle also will have navigation by Lexus installed, a 3-year complimentary trial. So what that looks like is Lexus basically spent millions of dollars to design their own cloud-based navigation system. And it's completely their own, developed in-house, and it's connected to Google, which means as Google updates, so will your maps as well. So that's another great technology advancement in this new generation that Lexus has put out. So some great technology upgrades. For sure, you have your wireless charger, so whenever you get into the vehicle, you can just set your phone down on here and it'll start charging it. In addition to that, it's also equipped with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. So as soon as you don't even have to set your phone down in here, but you can set it down, it starts charging, it will automatically connect to your display, so you can access Apple CarPlay and Android Auto depending on what kind of device you use without having to plug in any annoying wires or cables. So everything will just seamlessly sync right there for you. Another cool thing that I like is you have now USB-C charging ports, which is for quick charging. So the new iPhones and Android phones now come with USB-C ports. The LX now has it. It still also has your standard USB-C port as well. And then you have some other additional outlets here. Another great technology advancement in this vehicle is its voice command system. So basically, without even having to press this voice command button, you can talk to the car to do things like set a radio station or change the climate. You can tell it to change the color of the lights in the vehicle. So there's like a lighting package in this one where all around the vehicle, it will display whatever color you want, like red, green, blue, whatever color you ask it to. So for example, or you can use it for making phone calls, or using the navigation to get directions to go wherever it is you want to go. So for example, hey Lexus,
how can I help you?
Tune the radio to 101.5 FM.
Tuning to 101.5 FM.
So without even having to touch anything, you can speak to it by giving it that command, the Hey Lexus command. So you can also adjust the color, the ambient lighting package color from inside the vehicle as well, if you have the theme setting pulled up. So as you can see, these are all the different colors you can customize and change in the car, which is a cool feature that I really like. You just tap on it and move it around and pick whatever color that you're feeling for that day. And it's hard to see during the day, but at night, all the lights in the vehicle will change that color. So it's pretty cool. Another feature that they've added to this vehicle is the auto stop when you're at like a light or in traffic. So basically, whenever you stop your vehicle, your engine will cut off, and it's doing that to preserve gas. So the LX didn't have that in the past. They've added it, and if you don't like that feature automatically happening, just press that button and it'll shut off the auto feature. So again, some great new technology updates and safety features that make this vehicle more competitive against vehicles in its market. In other packages in the back, some of them have the tablets that come on the back of the headrest, which will be connected through Android. You can actually use those tablets as a computer, so it'll load just like an Android computer or an Android tablet. You can stream all of your things from your phone right up onto that screen. So if you wanted to watch like Netflix on a bigger screen, you can do that as well. Some of the packages have the second row seating adjustments where you can totally recline the seat completely all the way back. Again, this was a more base model, so it doesn't have that feature. And some of the other models will give you more features down. But in this particular one, you just have the climate control buttons in this package. So great new technology advancements and updates that is really well worth the upgrade, in my opinion, on the 2022 LX.